know the power of sci-fi radio.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Alright, it's another Thursday night, which means Docking Bay 94. I am Sean Obi-Shawn Crosby.
I'm Colleen Kaylee Crosby.
And Jeff's running a little bit late. We'll get to him eventually. But glad to have you guys here. Matthew Tillard's checked in on the chat.
Wow,
And we
he's
expect
speedy.
more people shortly. Yeah, he's like right there. Not too bad. You could be listening to us on sci-fi.radio. Sci-fi for your Wi-Fi. That's the URL, by the way, sci-fi.radio. Go check that out. You could be watching us on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch. All of those things.
Hi, Alan. He's watching us on Facebook.
Hey, all right. Talon Thorne is on Twitch, and Matthew Tillett is on YouTube. We got a clean sweep.
Right. And we don't know who's listening on the radio.
We don't, although I can look up the radio.
Oh, I don't have the ability to do
but
that.
I don't know, I don't know who the people are. I know where they are.
Oh, well, that...
So we have Germany and Australia, Canada.
Hi to Germany. Hi to Australia. Hi to
and,
Canada.
United States.
Bear with us as we go through our troubled times.
Right. And so we just apologize for the United States all the time.
Right. Sorry.
La-da-dee, la-da-da.
Yeah, so...
It's been a week.
It has been a week, and I'm trying to think if we did anything during the week last week, and I don't think
I don't
so.
think we did any. I mean, I think you went to did you do your sewing circle?
I did, but that was last night.
Right.
So I guess Saturday, Sean and I had a very small group of friends over from when we used to do fair with them back in 1988.
Yeah, I've known some of these people for nearing on 40 years, and it's crazy.
I came into the mix in 1988.
Yeah.
So-
Although we didn't have a bunch of people who normally come. They didn't make it, so that was sad.
Well, Gary didn't make it.
Yeah.
But who else?
I guess maybe it was just Gary.
It was just Gary.
Okay.
Yeah. Gary's a large presence, that's why.
He is. He's a big...
Well, and I mean, Sam and Debbie, they're listeners here, and they didn't make it, but they don't live...
They're like 1,000 miles away from us.
But they're like a 3-day drive away.
Right. Yeah, that's tough. It makes sense that they would... I mean, they could have zoomed in, I suppose.
Yeah, we didn't tell them, so that's on me. So anyway, we did that on Saturday, and then on Sunday, I went to my dance class. I don't know. Sean went to LA Comic-Con.
I did for one day. I was excited and disappointed at the same time because I was asked to be on a panel, which I'm always excited to do, and I had it in my calendar, and then apparently the time changed, and I didn't get the memo, and so I got there at a little after noon. The panel started at noon, and so I caught like the last 5 minutes of the panel because they changed it from 3 p.m. to noon, and I didn't get it. So I felt really bad, and it was on a topic that I like to talk about, which is toxic fandom and how to prevent it, what constitutes it, and how not to be it. it's especially in these days where we've just got a lot of people who are just angry at everything, and it's a bummer when that encroaches into your fandom, because in the old days we used to be very live and let live, because most science fiction fans were considered outsiders, and so like in high school, Dungeons and Dragons was not the celebrated thing it is today. It was the thing that got you dumped in trash cans.
Right, the thing that got you beaten up.
Right, and being a Star Wars fan, also a problem. There were a whole bunch of things like that that used to cause trouble. And so now it's very different. It's people accept these things. It's very mainstream. And, we have a convention nearly every weekend. Somewhere somebody is celebrating science fiction, fantasy, horror, whatever your thing happens to be. And so, but people, whereas when I was in high school, it was a thing that you got busted for. Now, science fiction fandom is sort of like high school, where you've got the jocks and the cool kids and the less cool kids and the cosplayers. Like it's broken into factions the way high school was, and they seem to fight all the time.
Yeah.
Which I think is really weird, because it's like it used to be like the jocks would harass us, and now the call is coming from within the house.
Right.
It's like so.
Yeah. Haida Mella, who couldn't get our feed on Facebook, so she came over to Twitch.
Oh.
And hello to Kelly and Vicky, who are in fact over on Facebook.
Talon Thorne is there on Twitch.
And Dawn just jumped in on Twitch as well. Oh dear. Dawn was in the emergency room with chest pains on Saturday, but fortunately it turned out to be muscle cramps. So the doctor said to take 2 aspirin.
Now Tylenol. It's dangerous. Yeah, Don has been using his laser cutter and engraver and been 3D printing stuff.
Oh.
He's been very creative today.
Okay.
I, on the other hand, took 45 minutes to drill one hole in an ice bucket, a metal ice bucket. And I can't even tell you, I've gone through every type of drill bit I have. Insanely sharp, crazy thing. I cannot drill holes through it. And I've done this before. I'm recreating the engines on the back of my car. I have one. I'm making one that matches it. I've done this before. I don't remember having this much trouble the last time I did this. I can't drill these holes. I'm going crazy. I don't know what to do about it. I got 2 more holes to drill, and then I'm done. But, at 45 minutes a hole, it's just not cool.
I know what I did on Tuesday. I did an embroidery of a clipper ship. My mom is doing this really great project where she's drawing a map of where the little hamlet where she was a child in New York, and she's putting all these different things in all these different mediums on the map. So like she's doing chickens, and she's watercoloring those, and she's doing like the house they grew up in, and that's a line drawing that one of my aunts did, and just all of these different things that she's putting into this map she's making. And so she said that she wanted a clipper ship to be out in the Hudson River, which was very nearby. And so I said, oh, I've got an embroidery of a clipper ship. And so I did one in dark brown on tan, and the other one I used rainbow thread. So it's this rainbow clipper ship, and I suppose I could get up and go get it and show you guys.
So she has options.
Yeah, she has options.
That's pretty cool. And we're going to see her next week, so you can take that to her.
Yeah. Kelly says, was it in reverse? But I don't know if she means the clipper ship or something else. Or the map, or
I don't know.
Whatever we were talking about, like
probably
2
talking
minutes
about
ago.
my drill.
Your drill,
My-
yes.
my drill was
Maybe
in
your
reverse.
drill was in reverse.
It was not in reverse. It was not. And I tried. I have drill bits that are like hole bits that have big spikes on the end of them. Things like I cannot do it. And I can't even tell you how many drill bits I have broken.
And Kelly was one of the people who was at our house on Saturday that we've known forever.
Yes. A very long time.
Long time. Are you going to talk about your hive study, Sean?
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. So occasionally I am willing to play guinea pig where my I have hives that I get, and I've had them for 35 years. As long as I've been married. So I'm always trying to find things that will help. And so over-the-counter stuff doesn't really work, like, Benadryl and that kind of thing doesn't get rid of them. And so occasionally I join these studies, and I just started another one. So lots of blood draws and bodily fluids and all of that kind of stuff. And so I think I have to see if I even qualify for it. So like I'm going through the basic stuff there to make sure I qualify for it. But the interesting thing about this study, usually it's a particular medication and you may get it or you may get a placebo. And nobody knows which you have. In this one, it's 2 different medications and you will get one or the other. And so at least I'm going to get something, and hopefully it helps with my hives. But the thing that's really funny is that one medication is, you look at the list of side effects, and it's like, oh, you might get a little nauseous. Like, okay. And then you look at the other medication, and there's this big, long list of, like, you may grow another head. And a whole bunch of, like, really kind of weird and strangely serious side effects. So I'm like, oh, I wonder what I'm going to get. So if I do start growing another head, now you know why.
Laura's here. Hey, Laura. Not sure if Chris is listening because I think he's still out sick. But it's nice to see Laura. And, yeah, nobody else knew.
Lori's here too.
Lori is here? I don't see Lori.
Jedi Loreen on YouTube. Yep.
Oh, that's why, because I don't have YouTube open.
And Kelly's giving me grief for having hives as long as I've been married to you.
Oh, yeah, that is
Allergic
it's me.
to marriage.
Allergic to me.
Apparently, I think. Well, but then it took 2 years to get allergic
To build
to you.
up the
You think
what's
I'd
the opposite of
build
immunity?
up an immunity instead.
That's
So,
yeah.
That's pretty.
Hey,
funny.
Chris. Chris is listening. Christopher Bealby has been talking in an Irish accent in the hospital.
I'm sure that
Laura
confuses
says.
the nurses.
Yeah, that must be confusing.
It's pretty funny. Did you get your embroideries?
I did. Oh, yeah, that's why I got up. Silly me. So here, am I holding it up correctly?
You have it perfect. That's great.
This is the just standard
Solid
version,
color one.
the
That's
solid
brown.
color. And this is the rainbow version. It's kind of a pastel-y rainbow.
Yeah, it's pretty busy.
It's very busy, but, my mom might like the rainbow version. Or she might like it if I did one in purple. I don't know. We'll see. I'll give it to her, and if she wants a different one, I'll break the embroidery machine out again and do it again. Because this particular pattern is one thread, so you don't have to change threads at all. And I think it takes somewhere between 6 and 8 minutes to do. So it's like nothing. We said hi to Kit, right? Because Kit is here as well.
I thought I did. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
But
Excellent.
I didn't say thank you to her last week, and I felt bad about it all week.
Aw.
So thanks, Kit, in advance.
I don't think she'll hold it against you.
No, I don't think so. But it's a credit where credit's due.
Yeah. Well, I guess we just didn't do much in this past week, so We didn't. Normally, we're yammering on for.
You have had a very busy week. You've been doing a lot of stuff with work, after hours, shuttling back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Right.
taken a lot of time. And
Yeah. Okay, I have to tell you guys something. So, my boss left one of his cars down here. He moved. He left one of his cars in front of the house that he used to be renting down here. By down here, I mean really close to my house. So, in the move, that car was left over there, and I was supposed to move it over near my house so I could, closer to my house so I could keep an eye on it, and until he had a chance to come back and pick it up. So, I had a key fob, and I went to go open the car, and I'm like, okay, there's a key fob, but there's no key. And
it was just the clicker.
yeah, it was
the
just
remote.
the clicker for unlocking the door. And so then I thought, well, even if there is a key, there's no lock. This car has no lock on the door. So finally I gave up and I said, Sean, I cannot get into this car to move it, and it would be much easier to keep an eye on it were it closer. So we go over there, and Sean takes the key fob and fiddles with it, and there was a key that was hidden inside the fob. And most people probably know this, but I have an older car, so, and I don't know if I've ever driven Sean's car, maybe once.
Yeah, which my car does. It's got one of these things.
I
Where
had no idea.
It like hides the key inside the whole
Yeah.
fob itself.
So then, and this part, I like the key part, I'm sure I knew, like he had told me before. But then I'm like, okay, you have a key. That's nice. What are you going to put it in to open the door? Because there's no lock. And Sean popped off part of the door handle, and there's a lock behind it. I'm like,
Secret lock.
what the hell are you doing? You know, don't break the
car.
handle off. So then we use the key, get into the car, and I'm like, but I still can't start the car because there's no place to put a key in. It's one of those push button starts. But Sean, ever handy as he is, went back into his car and had a button cell battery and changed out the fob, and
Made it work.
lo and behold, everything worked. And I was able to drive the
It
car
was
closer to my
complicated,
house.
and of course, as always happens with a project like this, you like drop one piece under the seat, and so in this case, it was like a tiny little spring that went under my seat, and I had to like completely dig around. I finally found it, which was amazing that I did. I really didn't have high hopes, but yeah, they said that my criminal background would never come in handy. There we go. So.
And I just felt like a big dummy, living in the century of the fruit bat. I guess the century of the fruit bat is the modern century. So
The century of the fruit bat. Oh, on whose calendar is that?
on Terry Pratchett,
Oh, okay.
you get dragged kicking and screaming into the century of the fruit bat. Don says that you should be using self-tapping screws because they cut through anything.
Yeah, I have those. No luck. And in fact, I've tried hammering a nail through it. I have insanely sharp screws that would not screw through the steel. It's an ice bucket. It is nothing fancy. And I have done this before. I made 2 engines out of the ice buckets before, and I really don't remember having this kind of trouble. I'm so frustrated with it because they were supposed to be on my car by tonight before the show, but it's taken me so long to drill all these holes that I'm just exhausted. What I really need is I need something that will just let me punch a hole through it. But I don't have anything like that, so crazy.
Jeff says he's almost ready.
Oh, he's just showed up on Zoom,
Oh,
which is good. So
all right.
we will bring him on board over there.
Don says there's also a spot in the armrest that you can put a dead fob in to start the car. All these things I don't know about cars.
Not every car has that. There is a spot over by the shifter that will let you put that little key in it so that you can put the car into neutral and push it, which is kind of
That would be
interesting.
bad because it was on a hill.
And sometimes that's hidden by a little cover. But I haven't seen too many cars that will let you do it from a dead fob. You have to have the battery in it. I know that mine does, and this was a Kia, and it didn't seem to work that way either. So it was a thing I tried, but it was a thing that didn't really work for us. So
Right. Alrighty, what
Hey.
just happened?
well, we have Jeff.
I showed up.
Woohoo! Let me
Welcome, Jeff.
flip over to
Hello. Holy moly.
other screen here. There. There we
Oh,
go.
good
Now we're all
gravy.
here.
There we go.
Yay! Excellent. Do you want to recap your weekend?
Sure.
We've been talking
Um,
about ours.
It's all working. Okay. Okay. My weekend was, the usual, except on Sunday, I was with the Orange County Ghostbusters.
Is
with
Jeff's
Turk- with
picture going to
Turk,
show up?
doing.
Oh, I had it, and then it went away for some reason.
No, dear.
It's there.
It's the
Oh, it'll come
disembodied
eventually.
Jeff.
There we go. It had Turk with me, and we were at the Susan G. Komen Cancer Walk in Newport Beach.
Turk is Jeff's puppet.
And, that
just
was
in case
mainly-
you didn't know.
Yeah, he's my puppet. And yeah, it was fun. It was like, I don't know what else to say other than there was like we basically stood there for thousands of photographs, and people wanted a photo with you, yada yada.
What was the location? Where were you?
It was by basically Fashion Island, Newport Beach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it went from 6 in the morning till about almost noon. So, yeah.
That
And it was nice up until the last hour. Then it got really hot, but it was cloudy for the majority of the day. I was like, please stay cloudy. And it got
overcast is good.
bearably hot.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
hoping
totally. Yeah. It's
hoping
way
for
better.
overcast for this weekend for the parade that we're doing.
Yeah. So I'll be in my jumpsuit, of course, for the parade and carrying Turk. I got a costume for Turk. Well, if I can reach it. Where's it at? I put it up there. Okay, I got a costume for Turk for this weekend. So because it's Halloween adjacent,
Right.
and so I got him a little pumpkin costume, little baby pumpkin costume.
Oh, how fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let
Do you
me-
have Turk
So he'll be a little
available
goofy
to hold
looking.
up, Jeff, so that people can see him?
Yeah, or
Oh yeah, hold on.
or a picture you can throw
if I
in.
can- As long as I don't yank things down off my thing where he's sitting, let me see if I can do it. Oh, everything's gonna fall, isn't it? Stuff. Oh well, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter either, I guess. I guess I got that later. Okay. Okay. Turk is this guy, and he will probably not show up very well because he's blue. Unless I turn off my if I turn off the
Well, if you put
the
him in front
setting
of you,
on the Zoom.
he should show up.
Yeah, he should, but So here's Turk. I'll see if I can get him ready. Real quick, really easy to do. Okay, I'll stick him in front of me. Can you see him?
Yes.
That out. Okay.
It's covered in slime.
So that's Turk. Yeah, because Ghostbusters. And so I got him it was at the closeout stuff at the Goodwill. So I got him a little baby outfit.
Fun.
That's pretty funny.
There's gonna be like that. It's a little big, but it's supposed to be 0 to 6 month. Haha. So I'm gonna probably have to safety pin them tighter in spots, so it'll fit them better. But yeah, that's what it ended up doing. Where did that go? Did I just bury it? Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, that was it. I was I did the event and I just went home and crashed. So
Yeah, I could see that.
not a big deal for this weekend.
That's
Huh.
pretty funny.
My Facebook keeps changing. It's very weird. Judy is listening. Hey, Judy, and says that she was at Mount Wilson and there was really bad radio interference, and the only way to start her car was to hold the fob right up to the start button. She's wondering if that would work with a mostly dead fob battery.
I have tried it in my car to no success, and we did try it in this. Mine is a Hyundai. We tried it in this Kia. It may just be specific to those manufacturers.
Weird.
But I know that you can have a prox card that will enable you to do it, that you can keep in your wallet for some cars. So that is the thing that does work with some cars.
Yeah, I mean, the Abria's car, mine doesn't do this, but Abria's car will actually tell you that the battery's low.
Mine does as well, and this Kia did also. It said it couldn't detect the key, the battery wasn't working, etc., and so forth. So,
But that doesn't help if you're outside the car.
it doesn't. And it certainly doesn't let you in the car.
Budala's here.
Hey.
David!
And Kelly wants to know what you dress as, Jeff, when you have Turk.
It depends. Usually I just wear I normally just wear the jumpsuit, which is just a Ghostbusters jumpsuit with name tag, whatever. And I carry them around because it's a good way to differentiate as a generic Ghostbuster. And I have done it as Vince Clortho, but I think it works, but I think kind of detracts a little bit too, because I'm already dressed as a specific character, holding up this little guy who's
So it might go better with a generic
I don't
Ghostbuster.
know how that works.
I feel like you would need to have, as Vince Clortho, you should have a terror dog puppet.
That would be amazing.
Which would be
totally
better. And then you can make the argument when you're dressed as a generic Ghostbuster, just as Jeff the Ghostbuster, that Turk is a ghost, or any kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
I have sketches drawn up to make a Slimer puppet, very cartoony, like the cartoon series, out of foam, and but it's not a thing I've worked at. I'm trying to get my car back together first.
Yeah.
Before anything like that.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, it'd be fun to
I
make
mean,
one out of foam that's nice and compact and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, it would definitely be fun to have a quick little terror dog to wander around with Vince. But
I've never seen a terror dog.
Yeah,
puppet.
A puppet one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't either. I mean, you can get I think you can probably get something that's a toy one that's made out of rubber or plastic or something, if they made one at all.
A quick search.
Probably the best option would probably be just to make one.
Yeah, a quick search basically shows that anything that's a terror dog puppet is from the movie. Nothing commercially available.
Yeah. So, I mean, unlike when I have at Disneyland, when I'm doing when I'm working the subs, I have Bruce the Shark, which was the one you could buy as a puppet, He's like, I don't know, 2 feet long or something.
Right. From Nemo.
And I work him as a puppet from Finding Nemo. And you can't buy them in the park at all. Obviously, it came out when the movie came out, like, what is it, 20 years ago? So like people are like, who gets this to the park? No. And I get to do that with people, so that's fun, just for a big greeter, for all the little kids. But as a character though, for events it would be fun. Yeah, Turtle puppet would be pretty fun.
Yeah, and it would kind
I
of
had to think about that.
So.
They have terror dogs that you can put up in your yard for Halloween.
Yes,
They're very expensive.
Very cool and very expensive.
They are between $200 and
Yeah.
$600 online.
There's also a horrible costume you can get too.
I can just imagine how awful that must be.
Yeah. It's like the mask looks like kind of okay. It's rubber, and the rest is material, some kind like polyester or something, like not spandex but close, and it doesn't really match at all. It looks terrible, but it's funny as hell to see.
That's funny.
The speaking of yard decorations, the R2D2 that Home Depot has is starting to show up. It is a Christmas or a Halloween decoration, depending on how you do it, and it seems just a little smaller than life size. We can't get anybody to measure it and tell us what the measurements are, because they just keep posting that it's 36 inches in diameter. But that's the base. R2's body should be about 18 inches in diameter, and nobody will take that measurement. But, yeah, people have been sending me notes going, it's there, go get it! And I'm like, yeah, it's also $300. So.
Yeah. It's a little pricey,
Yeah. It looks pretty amazing, though. I haven't seen it in person yet, but there's people are posting lots of videos on it, which is pretty cool.
So there was a stop-motion animation puppet used in Ghostbusters of the Terror Dogs.
Yes.
That got auctioned off about... How long ago was this? 4 years ago.
I can imagine it was a pretty penny.
I don't know what the final amount was, but Adam Savage did a show on it.
Oh, okay.
Which you can find on YouTube.
Sweet.
Yeah. So should we move on to Star Wars, or do we have more weekend excitement to talk about?
No, Star Wars I think is good.
Yeah.
Hit it, Jeff.
Okay. Sure. Okay. There's only one of the birthdays this week. So, we have, September 27th, 1934, the old Wilford Brimley and the diabetes, and whatever you want to call it, was at the Battle for Endor playing Noah Bricklin. He was born then. And then he was in The Thing, and he was in Cocoon, a lot of whole truckload of genre movies.
Wilford Brimley always looked old. It's weird.
Yeah, I think we're older than
we are.
He was when he did.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that one where they all Cocoon? Yeah.
Yeah, and he was in oatmeal commercials, and the diabetes commercial, as Jeff mentioned. But yeah, he was like the spokesman for Quaker Oats for a long time. And he always just looked old. So funny. I mean, he made a career out of it, so that doesn't suck.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Let's see here. Then we have the hair history here. We go with October 1st, 1977. And this is because I think Sean already played it on this show. Star Wars: Another Galactic Funk by Miko, #1 hit on the Billboard chart, was there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, so Miko Minardo, who was I think he was like a saxophone player for session music,
I don't know.
But he was also a record producer. He went to see Star Wars opening day and was absolutely blown away by, not only the spectacle of all of it, but the sound effects, the sound design, and of course John Williams' music. So after seeing it 10 times, he went into the studio and he started working up a disco version, because what was huge in 1977? Disco. So what's really funny is that if you bought his album, which was Star Wars and Other Galactic Funk, the Other Galactic Funk was like, a very small amount of it. The Star Wars track was 16 minutes long and covered the entire movie.
Wow.
And
Dang.
at the time Miko did this, he did not have access to the Lucasfilm sound effect library. Later on, when he did one for The Empire Strikes Back and he did another one for Return of the Jedi, he had been hooked up with Lucasfilm and they sent him all the Wookiees and droids and TIE fighters and X-Wings and explosions and all the sounds that he could handle. But he had to make them up for his own thing, and he got extremely close. He did a really good job of replicating all that. And so the single did really well, and the whole album did very well. And the thing that was crazy, like the nail-biter thing about this whole thing, is that both John Williams' Star Wars score and Miko Minardo's disco version were nominated for Album of the Year at the Grammys. So it was possible that
what are the odds? What are the
copy of John Williams could have won over the actual John Williams. So that was definitely a nail biter for a while.
It's just like the Don McLean thing. Yeah.
The Don McLean.
Let's see here. Yeah. When the because he would be on stage and actually do the wrong words. Not the same, not sellout thing, but
Oh yeah.
He'd be singing his the Saga Begins instead of the.
Yeah, his kids played the Weird Al version of his song so frequently that he messed up his own lyrics on stage. That's pretty funny.
Let's see, we have September 26th, 2002, when the words Jedi, Dark Side, and the Force were added to the Oxford English Dictionary.
Woohoo! I have a copy of that. I should go look.
Depends when it was printed. In the United Kingdom and the United States and in other countries, Jediism is listed as a legitimate religion. And you can have on your dog tags in the U.S. Jedi instead of Catholic or whatever. Other countries allow you to put that on the census, which is pretty funny. So, why not? It makes sense that it would be there in the OED. Of course, ours has to be after 2002. I'm not sure it is.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Last one. September 28, 2010 is when Becker and Meyer published The Jedi Path, a manual for students of the Force.
It's actually a pretty spiffy book, and it tells you the different forms of lightsaber combat and who practices them, and other things like that. I actually have a really nice version that comes in an animated box. And you push the button and the doors open and the book rises out. And it makes sounds and lights and comes with a bunch of pack-in things. And it's actually really neat. So, yeah, it was a very cool thing. I went out of my way to pick one up when I was at Skywalker Ranch because that somehow seemed appropriate. It had just come out that weekend.
Yeah.
And or this weekend, I guess.
Remember,
15 years ago.
I remember on was it Star? What game was it? It was either something like the Old Republic or was Galaxies or something, where your character could learn how to fight certain styles.
That sounds like Galaxies.
It's and they have yeah. It was like Jedi fighting styles, but it was like you couldn't be a Jedi, but eventually, if you figured it out, you could. But then they knew to be constantly hunted by the galactic characters, NPCs.
I think Sean went to go get his copy of it. Although, I wonder how
It could
quickly
be.
he can lay his hands
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, but I can't remember which one it was. It might have been Galaxies, but yeah, you had they talked about some sort of fighting style, and I think it was supposed to be for
It's too stealthy.
I win.
For
Sean couldn't
Jedi.
find the book.
you know.
Couldn't find the book. Colleen hit it so
Thank you.
well.
Oh, I hit it?
Yeah, it was behind some stuff.
Oh, you did find it.
I did find
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Here.
What was it behind?
It was behind some like Game Boy games and stuff like that.
There we go.
Here we go. So this is the box that the book comes in, which is
Oh, the Jedi Path, yeah.
like pretty cool. And that's it. And the whole book just like comes right out. But it's kind of cool.
See, now for a second there, it was like a Jedi was floating it, because everything was blacked out, and it was a
Right.
cool special effect.
That's really funny. Although it also has like a ribbon that lets you keep your place in the book, and apparently mine is
Oh, that's
tangled up in the box.
Oh,
I was gonna show you the book, and I'm like, no, it seems to be like. Oh, that's it. It has a coin attached to it, so I couldn't get it
Okay.
out of the box.
Oh,
is the coin supposed to be attached to it, or is it just stuck to it?
I think so. It's got some really weird stuff in this book. Like if you get the fancy,
it's tied to it, yeah.
yeah, if you get the fancy edition, it comes with these little pack-in things. Like for example, do you need a stained napkin from Dex's Diner?
I mean, I don't, but
Which
don't we all?
apparently you do.
apparently has plans in it from Obi-Wan's lightsaber. So he sat at Dex's.
Plans from Obi-Wan's lightsaber.
Yeah, so Obi-Wan sat at Dex's Diner and drew on a napkin to plan his lightsaber.
Oh, I see. Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and so there's
He is a very steady hand.
right. That's what I was thinking.
I
Yeah,
mean,
like
it
you do,
looks like he
yeah.
used a ruler for some of those lines.
There's like a sort of a certificate of authenticity from Luke Skywalker. There is the Jedi Oath, which seems to be a little on the charred side. I don't know quite what happened to that, but it's sort of toasty at the bottom.
Yeah.
And there's comments.
Maybe his students attacked him and burned down his temple.
Right. There's comments through the
Oh,
entire
boy.
book, and they are all in different handwritings. So these are like all the different Jedi who have
So it's a
made
bunch of it's like notes.
comments. Yeah. And so that you
Okay.
can identify who they are.
Hmm.
And then of
Oh,
course,
okay.
if you want to learn those Jedi forms and whatnot, they've got examples.
Yeah.
It's a really neat thing, and they did a whole bunch of these. There's a Sith version, there's an Imperial version, Bounty Hunter, Rebel. They did a whole series of these books that were just really tremendous.
Oh.
So I thought they were very fun.
There it is. So one of the fighting styles that I remember from the game that I still don't remember which game it was. It's called, I can't pronounce it, but I'll say Vapad. It's a Vaapad.
Okay.
And that was like, I guess that was Mace Windu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did it. But yeah, that was actually in one of the games.
Yeah.
It's a fighting style.
The biggest problem with this is that everything falls out of it when you're like trying to put the book away. It's like I'm like trying to close up the book, and all this stuff is falling out of it. But on the whole, it was pretty cool. And yeah, I was looking to see if it had that fighting style in here.
Yeah.
It talks about the trials, technique. Here, Form 5, Form 4. It should have a list
okay.
of what the forms are over here. I would think I would have that at the very beginning. Lightsaber forms. 7 forms. Makashi, Sorisu, Ataru,
Yeah.
Shin or Gemso, Neiman.
Yeah.
I didn't see the one from Mace, but it must be here, right?
Yeah, it was like Vapad or Vapad or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know. Pronounce semi.
something like
It has
that.
2 names to it, though.
Well, it's pretty cool. And
It had 2 names.
all right, I'm gonna put this all back together.
Yeah.
Well, Kit wants us to know that there's breaking news. The Yanks
Ow.
just won
Oh, they
a
did.
baseball game.
Okay. Well, and the
against
Dodgers.
the
are
Red Sox.
Dodgers are still in the running,
Yankees.
right? I think.
You're not asking me, are you?
Well, just sort of general to the room. I think the Yankees
Well, I
always
didn't hear
kill the Red Sox. I mean, that's like a long-time rivalry, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Kit's the expert on that one.
Oh, and one more thing that was in this book, by the way.
She says the Dodgers are still in.
Okay. Somebody's Jedi braid is in
Okay.
this book.
Oh, creepy.
Ah!
It looks like a child's braid.
Well, yeah, because it's a Padawan
Oh,
who
man.
gets their braid.
Yeah, so like what? Anakin goes in and chops up all the kids in the temple and saves their braids and puts them in a book. Gross.
I mean, maybe not Anakin, you know. But
Yeah.
you know,
It does-
You
it
can,
doesn't
you can clone them
say.
later.
It doesn't say whose this is.
It's super gross.
Like, why is there hair in my book? Oh my gosh.
Bizarre.
Although I'll tell you one bad thing
That's
about
really
the sort of fancy box edition is they have a leatherette cover
one?
and it's pleather, and like anything pleather, it's
Gets
coming apart.
sticky.
No, it's coming apart.
Oh.
Of course, yeah.
Yep.
Like
It's like
any
one of my-
pair
the
of
jacket I
pleather
wear
shoes
for,
you've ever had. It's coming apart.
Yeah. My Batu bounding jacket or whatever, it's like everything's coming off of that because it's it's pleather.
Oh no. Yeah, I've thrown out so
Yeah.
many shoes lately, and I won't buy anything made out of pleather anymore. I'm tired of it not lasting more than 6 months.
You know what happens to my leather shoes is that the interiors disintegrate.
Really?
Yeah.
Yee.
And it like you can wear them, but your feet turn black, and like pieces when you're wearing stockings with them, your stockings turn black, and you feel like you're walking in dirt, and it's really awful.
Oh dear.
And I just realized I have a dance to
man.
go to on Saturday. I'm going to a ball. I don't have any shoes. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it's too
Yee.
late to order any, so. It'll be great. I'll figure it out. Yeehaw.
Hey, whatever. Well, if I
Yep.
can help, let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, go buy me some shoes. So Disney Plus has Visions, Volume 3. They had a trailer for that.
Coming at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember watching all of Visions season 2.
We didn't.
We like got part of
Oh.
the way through,
Oh.
and we're like,
Right.
Well, fun.
I think we did a sort of this one looks interesting, and so we didn't watch them all in order. We just kind of pick and chose.
right.
And I'd feel the same way about this one. I would probably watch like a minute or so of
Yeah.
one of the episodes and be like, this is not my style.
Interesting.
Yeah.
May as well, you know.
Yeah, did you guys see anything in the trailer that you were like, ooh, want to see this?
Looked like Star Wars.
I
to
mean,
me.
it. Yeah, I mean, it seems more a little more anime than the last one that I saw. Because I mean, the last one does have anime in it, but this one seems even more so anime.
Yeah.
I liked some of the stuff they did in the last one that wasn't necessarily anime. They got very creative in a lot of the shorts and how their art styles, but this one I think is leaning way hard into it. So I don't know.
I was trying to open it here, and it's like opening in our document, which is really weird.
What are you trying to open?
The trailer. I was just going to run it in the background while we were talking, without sound, because we'll get dinged if we do sound.
Yeah.
But
it opens for me.
Yeah.
it opened in a tiny
There's
little...
two versions.
Oh, yeah, it opens in a tiny window.
English or Japanese.
And it was also amusing because earlier it opened in a large size window.
Yeah, so this is very specifically focused on anime.
Yeah.
Because
it started out as a Japanese only trailer, then they made an English version.
Right. And it says that they worked with 9 different anime studios to do it. So each of these is an anime style.
Yeah.
Which, isn't bad, but it makes them kind of samey to look at
pretty much
at all of them. So
yeah.
And
that's what I liked about the other one, because
it was so different.
Diversity in it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's like there was one by Aardman and stuff. It was like really kind of all over the place. But I guess maybe they're saying that what we need more of in Star Wars is big eyes. But it looks fun. I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah.
And I did like in the first season, like they had the Ronin, and that was pretty cool. But then there was another anime one that made no sense whatsoever to me, which was the one about the siblings. So
I keep thinking, oh, there was that one that I really liked, and then every time I think that, I realize it was Blue Eye Samurai, and it wasn't Star Wars at all.
And it wasn't Star Wars at all.
Yeah.
Right?
Blue Eye Samurai was really good, so if anybody missed that, go back and see it.
If you haven't seen Blue Eye Samurai, it is absolutely epic.
Yeah, very good. We have no theme park news.
Yeah, I know.
Which is kind of interesting.
I threw something into the scene thing. Yeah.
I did see an article in the Disney food blog, which I follow, but the reason why I opened it was because it's a new restaurant opening at Hong Kong Disneyland, and I'm like, ooh, for anything that's Hong Kong or Shanghai right now.
Yeah, we're diving pretty deep into that, trying to figure out what we're going to do on our trip.
Yes, they have at Hong Kong. They have opened a Moana restaurant.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Well, if it's like sort of Teppan stuff, I could get into that. That'd be pretty good. It's sort of chicken and rice and teriyaki sauce.
There is a beef steak mi goreng with lemongrass, chili, hoisin sauce, lime, cabbage, bean sprouts, and sambal.
Yeah,
that
that's not
nice.
what I had in mind.
No,
At all.
that's. There's also a Wayfinder's roasted chicken leg with Grandma's signature rice.
Oh.
Just as long as it's not my grandma, because she couldn't cook.
Are they serving Spam and mac and cheese?
I do not see any Spam and mac and cheese.
See?
They've got a prawn curry
Well,
with more of Grandma's signature rice.
You have to avoid that.
Yes, I am allergic to that. I'm also allergic to the shrimp dish with shrimp and pineapple. But oh my gosh, there is something cute. The kids' meal comes in one of those, the little coconut guys.
Oh, yeah?
It comes in the coconut guy head.
Right on.
Here,
cool.
it's super cute. I'm gonna put it in the chat so that Sean can show you guys this really cute.
Let me go get it. They're called the Kokomora.
Kokomora, while they're serving food in the Kokomora head.
What are things in Kokomora?
And in order to see it, you have to. So you scroll down past the first two pictures, and then there is a row of pictures, and you have to scroll over with the arrows.
Okay. There we go.
They're doing that
I-
on the Disney Parks blogs now.
I like the little boat, the little Moana boat.
Yeah, isn't that
It's
fun?
very cute. It looks like it has donut holes in it.
I thought that
Nice.
was. I'm not sure what that is.
It looks like a dessert. It looks like it has donut holes and a little cream dipping sauce.
Banana coconut fritters with coconut custard, cinnamon sugar, and desiccated coconut.
Desiccated coconut. They sure know how to make it sound
What?
appetizing. Oh, that was weird.
Right.
Oh, we're sideways. Meat?
Yeah, so if you arrow over like
Chicken.
2 or 3 pictures, you'll come to the what did you say they were?
Kokomora.
Kokomora.
Oh, those are cute.
Aren't they
It's
adorable?
like a little Kokomora bento box with a
right.
serving thing on top.
Yeah, and I guess you get to take it home.
Cool.
Oh, I would hope.
But yeah,
That's awesome. I like it.
it might
That's
be.
neat.
I
Like,
think
those are
that
pretty cool.
what you get with this is the chicken naan pizza with spinach, mango chutney, mozzarella, potato pops, wok fried vegetables, cucumber yogurt, and a marshmallow cookie.
Wow.
I would eat all of that too.
This item has like formed Mickey head butter.
That's pretty cool, but the shrimp is not.
No,
Cool.
the shrimp is never cool.
That is seafood
wow,
laksa
that's
soup
interesting.
noodle with shrimp, scallops, squid, rice noodles, and crispy noodles. And that is not butter. That is a Mickey egg.
Whoa, really?
Yep.
Wow. A Mickey egg.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, I found a theme park article that doesn't give you a lot of info, but oh, there we go. Different park.
Okay.
What do you got?
And I don't really know how to describe it. I would describe that it doesn't have a name yet. It has a proposed name. And,
Is it a proposed
I'll
park?
put it in the same place, so you can see it. I'll put it in. Actually, I'm gonna put it over here into the
Throw it in the
in
document.
Georgia. So I put it in the chat of the Twitch chat.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay, I see it.
In the Twitch chat?
it's
Oh.
yeah. So it is they're a 13-acre amusement park bringing to, I want to say, Coweta County in Georgia, somewhere near Atlanta, I suppose.
It says it's in
That's,
Metro
they're
Atlanta.
proposing. Yeah. And it's like
13-acre amusement
Big
park.
2
Poplar
hotels
too.
and a bunch of space and stuff. Nothing else. That's most news I got for you for a theme park.
Well, the name of it is Big Poplar too.
Yeah, that's their proposed name, I think. I don't think they're actually going to call it Big Poplar too.
Oh,
But
maybe that's just
I think that's
because the name of the road is
the
Poplar Road.
yeah. I think it'd be like
I
a
liked Big Poplar too.
project name. Yeah.
It
So
reminded
those
me
of you
Busch
out
Gardens.
there in Georgia, you'll have something in probably another 10 years might be open.
Yeah, it's supposed to open in 2036,
Yeah. So it's got a ways to go, but they announced it.
but it's
The
only going to
local
be
newsletter.
cost. It's only going to cost 219 million. That's not a lot for
Yeah.
the theme park.
Yeah, exactly. 13 acres too. So I guess it's big enough to be something, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how big like Disneyland is or not, but yeah. So there you go. There you go.
And
News that
Kit
nobody
says
really
it's-
probably cared about.
Did you guys just say this already and I didn't hear it? But Kit just said it's coming in 11 years.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Wow.
So
Yeah.
what did we say? It was 13 acres.
Yeah.
Knott's Berry Farm is 57 acres.
Oh, so it's a tiny
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
place.
So it's like Yeah, teeny tiny little place. Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
Disneyland is 100
Feel it, like,
acres.
yeah. It'll be like Adventure City.
Right.
Yeah. It's top of the hour.
We got us a Ferris wheel and we got us a roller coaster. We're good. Charlie Daniels gonna play there. This is Docking Bay 94. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night. I am Sean Obi-Shawn Crosby.
This is Jeff Solo Donoho.
I'm Colleen Kaylee Crosby.
And you could be listening to us on sci-fi.radio. You could be watching us on Facebook or on YouTube or on Twitch. All of those things are cool and acceptable. And hey, thanks for wasting your night with us. We appreciate it. Also, big thanks to Kit for doing all our social media and keeping our show document rolling over here. Gives us a list of things to talk about.
Yeah.
Sean, you want to take the rest in peace section? It's very short.
I surely will. We have one person on our rest in peace. Dr. Jane Goodall, who is a primatologist, also a conservationist, but of course she was big into the study of primates. She passed away at the age of 91, and her institute that she founded will keep going. And she has been, she was in the midst of a speaking tour when she passed away in her sleep here in Los Angeles. I met her here in Los Angeles in 2006. She was doing the Jules Verne Adventure Film Festival, and she was super, super cool. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff that night, but my favorite thing was Ray Harryhausen had been given the maquette for the armature that was in the original King Kong animation model that climbed the Empire State Building in the 1933 movie King Kong. And because Ray Harryhausen was such a huge stop motion animation thing, they sort of like gave it to him to carry around all night, almost like an award. It was really very funny. And so we were talking about stop motion animation on the armature, on the skeleton, and Jane came over and she's like, no. And it's like, well, what do you know about animation? She's like, well, I don't know anything about animation, but that's not how primates move. And she started showing us how primates moved on the skeleton of King Kong. She's like, an ape this big would move like this, which was very,
That's
very
so
great.
cool.
It was cool because the thing that was funny is that, like, here are these massively famous people, right? Like we all know who Ray Harryhausen is. We grew up with his movies, Jason and the Argonauts and all that kind of stuff. And Jane Goodall, you know, it's crazy. But like George Lucas and Harrison Ford and all those people were, Jim Cameron, Malcolm McDowell, they were getting all the attention. And
Of course.
it was neat to just kind of sit with these people and chat. It was absolutely lovely. And she was a doll, smaller than I thought she would be when I first met her. And but my gosh, her contributions to science are, cannot be overstated. This is pretty amazing stuff. She says this, I've been working on trying to make this a better world for animals, people, and the environment flat out since 1986. And one of my greatest reasons for hope in this battered world is the youth. And when she first got started, she was only 26 years old. And I have a picture here of her as a young woman, which we have never really seen her in our lifetime. Here you go. This is the young Jane Goodall, whom we've never seen because we're just used to her being an older scientist. So
Yeah.
anyway, sad news for sure, but she has left an indelible mark on science,
Yeah.
and we need science right now. Or for some reason, we are kind of an anti-science, I don't know, world these days. So,
Yeah. True.
very sad to hear of her
Sadly.
passing, but very grateful for
Yeah.
all of the work that she did. And there's a documentary by National Geographic called Jane, and she's from Bournemouth, UK, and they had a screening out there of that. And if you have the Disney
Okay.
Disney Plus, you can go to National Geographic, and I'm pretty sure the Jane documentary is up there.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Jeff, you ready for speed round?
Someone-
Jeff's like getting
Yeah,
attacked by his puppet.
I have a dog that decided that I should have a dog in here, and I'm moving a few things real quick, because, he's a dog, and he will fuck everything up. Pardon my French, but yeah.
Glad we're
we
not
go.
on
Okay.
regular radio.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember the tiny tots.
Okay, there we go. Good grief. There, I'm back. Okay, he's still trying to get into things, but that's Strider. He's a goofball. So Margot Robbie, there's supposed to be they're still trying to get a Margot Robbie Pirates of the Caribbean movie made, and they're also still trying to make, because that would be a female-led one that's sort of not in the same universe, I guess, or maybe it is, as the Johnny Depp one, and they're still trying to get the Johnny Depp one made. And the trouble with this news is that Jerry Bruckheimer, I think he just likes to tell everyone that they're still working on it. Like it's his only news or something to tell people, because
Right.
it's always roughly the same information. This time, well, we got a script and we're working on it, and we'll make a movie until I have a script, blah blah blah, and we had 2 scripts, now we're going with 1 movie, 1 script, blah blah. Like, okay, so it's news and it isn't news. I don't mind seeing a movie with her as a pirate. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen, or the other one will happen. I don't know if any of that's happening, or if like Bruckheimer's just blowing smoke again.
Well, it's not like we're clamoring for another Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Hey.
So it's really just a case of, like, if they get to it, they get to it, and I'm okay for that.
Yeah.
Were it Michael Bay, I would say that he was, busy accumulating explosives.
Yeah, pretty
to
much.
blow
Yeah.
stuff up. But Bruckheimer is usually, pretty even keeled.
Yeah.
But it sounds like the writer might not even be involved anymore, which would make things go very slowly.
Yeah. Back and forth with writers. I think they've had a couple of them.
Right.
So.
Ted Elliott has apparently contributed to it. We saw the original Pirates of the Caribbean, Colleen and I, with a friend of ours, Aaron, who invited us to the El Cap, I think, to see it.
It was pretty cool.
And what he didn't tell us is that Terry Rossio, one of the writers, was there. And we're like, oh God, what if we hate the movie?
We didn't hate it.
We did not. It
know.
was great, and it was awesome to
Okay.
meet Terry Rossio too. So super funny. But
That's good. That's good.
yeah, I believe that we'll get another Pirates of the Caribbean about as much as I believe we'll get another Top Gun, which is also Jerry Bruckheimer. So, I mean, sure,
You never
it's
know about
possible.
that, since they waited so long.
Right. People would love to see it, but it may or may not happen.
Yeah.
I am about to share what I found to be the most exciting and delightful news of the week.
Uh-huh.
And that is that Reading Rainbow is returning, and the new host is Michael Threets, who, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name right, but it's Threets.
I think that's right.
He is a guy who he used to be a librarian in Northern California, and starting sometime during the COVID lockdown, I believe, maybe just shortly thereafter, he started sharing little snippets of life in his library, and he is just delightful. He talks about library kids and how they have their library adults, and it's just wonderful, and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I was never someone who really watched Reading Rainbow originally, I think because I was too old when it came on for me to be interested in it. And so I'm really looking forward to this, and I think it should be just as delightful as the previous version. And it will be starting day after tomorrow on October 4th, and it will be on Kid Zuko, which is a YouTube channel operated by Sony Pictures Television.
Interesting.
Okay.
And it's debuting on October 4th at 7 a.m. So that'll be Saturday at 7 a.m. And they'll have new episodes through the end of the month, and they have guest stars. Some of the guest stars are Eben Moss-Backrack, who was in The Bear and in Fantastic Four, and Chrissy Teigen and John Legend.
All right.
Cool.
Very cool. Well, and of course, LeVar Burton made Reading Rainbow a huge hit, and I can't imagine that he hasn't given the blessing for this. And it's nice that they're putting it up on YouTube for free.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
That's pretty terrific too. And
I hope he has LeVar Burton as a guest too. That would just be lovely.
Right? And I actually kind of hope that LeVar
totally.
Burton is somewhere on the production team.
He probably
as
is.
a producer. But yeah, so Michael Threets has been named the internet's favorite librarian.
He is. He's
and,
just
and he's very
lovely.
fun. So yeah, I think that's very awesome.
Sean, what would you like to talk
So
about?
I have a thing that's not exactly in our document, but was a thing that sort of came across my radar today. Was kind of weird. We always kind of implore you guys to be really careful about stuff online. And, you don't want people to get your passwords and stuff. That's sort of like a no-brainer. But you have to kind of be on the alert for scams and things like that, because somebody will post something that is designed to get you super excited about stuff in the hopes that you buy into it. I see things all the time about whatever the next popular movie is going to be that's like, we're looking for extras in your area for this cool new movie. And very frequently, it's a scammy thing just to get your information and that kind of thing. This is sort of one of those, but takes it a step further. Disney's Instagram accounts got hacked. And when they got hacked, somebody posted a thing promoting something called Disney Solana, which is a cryptocurrency. And the idea is that you would buy into this, and because who wouldn't want Disney crypto, right? And
I mean,
oh dear.
Wasn't that called Disney dollars like 30 years ago?
But the Disney dollars were legit.
They were real.
You could hand them a 10, they'd give you $10 in Disney dollars. You could spend it in the park, and it was just like having a fun Disney cash thing. It was an equal exchange rate, and you could always turn them back in for actual cash.
Yep.
So that was pretty legit.
Gotcha.
In this case, they were like, the Instagram account got hacked. They promoted the cryptocurrency, and the fans who believed it was real transferred money to these people, who then ran away with it. Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh, that's awful.
It's really pretty terrible. When last I heard earlier today, it was like $60,000-$70,000 But people were
Jeez.
still throwing this in. There were a lot of fake accounts, urging people to sign up for Disney Plus when that started, and so a lot of people signed up for Disney Plus they never got, things like that. I mean, there's always something, right? But in terms of blockchain stuff, it's a thing that a lot of people would want to get involved in, and it's really kind of a drag to sort of see that people kind of got built this way. But
Ooh.
they made it look legit. Reddit and X and fan communities all went, "Oh my God, let's buy in!" And then of course they all started going, "No, no, 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 no! Don't do it. It's fake." Which was nuts. And Disney's not alone. Basically, any recognizable brand is a potential target. So I'm looking for a final number, but this thing that I saw said it had $60,000 that dropped to like $7K pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what the final number amount that people lost was, but good on all the people who jumped in and told everybody that it was fake, like right off the bat, because it sucks when people take advantage of a thing people love, and that's exactly what happened here. So be careful out there, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Jeff?
Yep, I got one because I think this is pretty cool, and I could not afford this if I wanted to. But at the Julian's auctions, they're having a Jim Henson Company anniversary auction, 70th anniversary auction. So you can get things. What they say is over 80 handmade puppets. So I don't know what those are. They could be anything, just vague. And then there's props and memorabilia, actual art pieces by Carol Spinney, and portraits and just a large number. And I haven't seen like a catalog yet to see what it looks like. There's just a picture on the article that I think is what you can get.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure yet, but
it's about
not
a
until
month
November
away.
25th.
Because it's a month away, I don't think they have a catalog available quite yet. You can actually buy a collector's book that contains the things that they're selling, and so there's stuff from the Dark Crystal, stuff from the Muppets, and things like that on the cover of the book. But right now, it's just about registering for the auction.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, it sounds really, really amazing. One that's going on like very soon is like Joan Rivers. If you need to own her rhinestone heels or her red carpet sunglasses or some of her awards and stuff. Like, did you know Joan Rivers had a gold record? And that kind of thing. I mean, Julian's is a pretty legit auction house.
Yeah.
This one, and we're gonna have to cover this one too. There is apparently a Bob Mackie auction coming.
Oh no!
And Bob
Awesome.
Mackie, of course, was a costume designer and fashion designer extraordinaire. Did a lot for the Carol Burnett show for years. Designed stuff for Cher and people like that. So there's a lot of really interesting auctions that they're doing. With a lot of stuff that you would recognize from various pictures and stuff. Cher and Tina Turner and runway stuff. And it's
here we go.
Pretty amazing.
The you can get the book for the like you said, the Jim Henson auction.
Uh-huh.
It's $100, so have fun with that.
Right.
It says, yeah, that each of over 400 auction lots. So there's over 100 auction pieces that they're auctioning off.
Right. And
So
they'll
there we go.
usually they take a picture, they show you what the thing is. And if they're good, if they're nice, they will make this available as a digital download as part of the auction.
Yeah.
So that you know
Yeah.
what you
So I mean, you gotta they gotta show pictures of something, because if you're gonna auction, I'm like, oh, here's a description. Good luck. I'm like,
Right. Right. So yeah, we'll see how that all goes.
I want to talk about food because I like food.
I like food.
We heard about this before, but apparently it is at long last coming out. Sean and I, at least, are big fans of the Choco Taco, which is an ice cream and the instead of being on a cone, they took the cone and they made it into a taco shape, and then they dipped it in chocolate.
yeah.
Yeah. So apparently, Salt and Straw, which makes fancy, expensive ice cream, is making the Taco Latte, which is in collaboration with Taco Bell. It is going to be in their scoop shops, and one of those is in Anaheim
Disney.
in downtown Disney, and there's another one in Culver City, which is near Sean and I, on October 3rd.
Okay.
So that's tomorrow, and it will be,
Nice.
sorry, I lost the bit where it said, oh, it's cinnamon ancho chili ice cream, a waffle cone shell, enrobed in single origin chocolate, and it is topped with some sort of coconut. They had this article is very puts things in lots of different places. Oh, sorry, it's not coconut; it's toasted brown rice on the top. And then they serve it with sauce packets a la Taco Bell. The sauce packets are mango jalapeno or wild berry cinnamon. And the ice cream is $7.95, so it is not inexpensive.
Well, I mean, I guess if it's really good and it's not teeny tiny.
It shows
Yeah.
people in this picture eating it, and I'd say it is about the same size as a Choco Taco used to be.
Okay.
So
Okay.
maybe a little bit smaller. It's kind of hard to tell.
All right.
And nationwide shipping is available. So if you hear us and you are in Maine and you're like, I don't have a Salt and Straw near me, you can have one shipped to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Weird.
Sean, what do you want to talk about?
Well, if you are a fan of movies, or conversely, you are a member of SAG and AFTRA, you like actors and probably celebrities and keep track of them. We certainly talk about enough of them here on the show.
Yeah.
SAG-AFTRA has come out against AI actors, and specifically one AI actor. There is a comedian who has created a character named Tilly Norwood, and they want to make Tilly Norwood the next Scarlett Johansson, and is created by an AI production studio, and the creator, who is Eline van der Velden, she says that Tilly is not a replacement for a human being, but a creative work, a piece of art, a tool. And it's like it's a new paintbrush, just as animation, puppetry, or CGI opened fresh possibilities, so too has this. the difficulty with this, and one of the things that some of the actors are bringing up, is that there is no human connection between this. It's like you type in a prompt, and you get this actor, and I'm trying to find a good plain picture of her. This one should do, where she's not like AI'd into a costume or something like that. Because honestly, a lot of AI pulls from existing stuff, and so in this case, this is a picture of Tilly Norwood, and she basically just looks like Gal Gadot's younger sister. And Emily Blunt wasn't too thrilled with this and was a little put out. Whoopi Goldberg was even angrier about it. But this actress, quote unquote, they're trying to get her an agent and get her listed along with the other actors and stuff. And it's kind of creepy, where it's like, here she is on the red carpet, but she's never been on the red carpet, that kind of stuff. So they don't have a lot of other pictures here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But the she looks like any other actor we might hire, but it's really just a case of them going, oh, we want an actress to do like whatever. There's, she's an actress who won't turn them down for requests. They can make her do anything they want. They can completely guide her career with no real like human interaction at all. And like most AI, it's like garbage in, garbage out. So her skills all come from whatever the AI database is. And if they start loading her up with, Gal Gadot, Natalie Portman, Scarlett Johansson, whatever, all of that kind of stuff, it's kind of stealing. So, and I feel the same way about AI art that scrapes like our friends Wendy and Richard Pini or somebody like that to create art in their style. It's stealing,
Yeah.
So we'll see how this shakes out. It's I remember people who were trying to have computer generated actors and actresses quite a long time ago. Technology wasn't quite there. Today, it's better. It's considerably better, but there's still an uncanny valley kind of thing there. So, anyway, a lot of people are chalking it up as a gimmick right now, but we'll see, because I know people who've lost money due to AI and jobs because of AI, and it's a very real thing. So I'd hate to see, actors and actresses lose work because they have a digital actress who's never going to age and will do exactly what they want her to do, and not be just good enough, basically. So
I know. Yeah.
Jeff?
Okay, another bold-faced one we have in there. Actually, I don't know who it was or not. This is one of the cases where I'm like, I think 3 was enough. Why did we go to? Why did we do 4? Now we're making number 5. Why? Stop. Toy Story number 5. Yes, they're doing another one, and so I guess, and it looks like Joan Cusack's going to come back, because according to Tim Allen, it's basically a Jessie story. Tom Hanks and Tim Allen will be there, and supposedly there's going to be like 100 of him, his Space Rangers. So, and 100 buzzes running around or something. I don't know. And it's just like, and something about some all new threat to playtime, whatever the heck that even means.
Maybe they're going
so-
up against this
Yeah.
AI actress.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, But yeah, so there you go. More. No. But yeah.
I'm gonna go off script here again. It seems to be
Uh-oh.
the theme for tonight. The McCarthy era in the 1950s was when a lot of actors were blacklisted and silenced and imprisoned, and also elected officials and government employees and artists and university professors, and basically a lot of people who were called un-American and blacklisted, etc. And there was a committee formed back then called the Committee for the First Amendment. And yesterday,
Yeah.
Jane Fonda relaunched the Committee for the First Amendment. Right now, they have a short statement. It's several paragraphs, but they're very short, easy read, talking about why they've reformed this Committee for the First Amendment. And then it is signed by a heck of a lot of artists in Hollywood, and I assume other people, because there are people on here that I don't know, but it does say what their roles are, and it's interesting to see all the people that are on this list that are people that you might enjoy watching their talents. And go them for standing up in the craziness that's happening right now, in the wake of the whole Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert thing that happened over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right. I find it really interesting that Jane Fonda is behind this. She has had her own kind of run-ins opposite free speech and things. She got in trouble during the Vietnam War
Hey, boy.
when someone took a picture of her with North Vietnamese troops standing next to an anti-aircraft gun, which it basically made it look like she was supporting the North Vietnamese, the enemy, as it were.
Yeah.
And she got the Hanoi Jane nickname, and she got very slammed for that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
And so she's had run-ins regarding free speech and perception and all of that kind of stuff. So
But people being blacklisted it was like if you go to Will Geer's Theatricum Botanicum, which is an open-air playhouse in the Los Angeles area, that was started because the people involved in it were blacklisted.
right, and they were part of the McCarthy era communist routing, and it was a mess.
So go free speech. Let's have more of that. Sean.
Oh, let's see here. I think we only have one more thing that's actually tagged in our little promo thing. And it's kind of a big deal. We live maybe about 1.5 miles south of Electronic Arts, the big computer game company, one of the biggest in the world. And they have agreed to sell their company for $55 billion. There's a company called Silver Lake that's jumping in. Jared Kushner's Affinity Partners is part of it, and the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund is a big thing, and so it's a leveraged buyout, which means they do not have the money to buy the company; they're borrowing it. So it's kind of a big gamble, but what it is doing. Electronic Arts, which is currently a publicly traded company, they're taking it private. So basically, if you have EA stock, you're going to get about $210 a share, and
Yeah.
because there's a 25% premium that they have to pay for buying all this out. But it's Microsoft did a $69 billion deal to buy Activision Blizzard. Of course, we know all the great games that they make. So this isn't the biggest purchase in the games industry, but it's gonna be interesting because if this doesn't do well, they're not going to be able to pay their loans back, and some people are going to get hit, and so it's going to result in about $20 billion worth of debt instantly when they do it. But Saudi Arabia wants to be involved in massive games and stuff. So there you go. They're just buying their way in, but not with their own money.
Hmm. Jeff?
Jeff's wrestling with a dog.
Oh, I missed that.
Okay.
Should we come back to you, Jeff?
Minute. Stop it. Okay. Gosh darn it, you little booger.
People want to know which dog that is.
Okay. This is Strider. Strider is, well, we're not really sure. We're pretty sure he's just he's sort of like a form of Labradoodle. We're not, at first they thought he was like a wolfhound or something, but we're not really even sure anymore. But he's lots of dogs, and he's trying to get all of my attention because I'm the only one in the room here. So there's the Highlander movie that we're all so thrilled about. Has added Jeremy Irons in what they're calling a villain role. I don't think they understand whoever wrote this or whoever is getting the word from. They're not really villains. I mean, they are. They aren't. The character is from they're basically taking stuff from the TV show too. So they're encompassing not just the original film or films, but the TV show as well, because they're now going to have Jeremy Irons playing a villain, it says, as a secret order of people called the Watchers, who have been keeping an eye on the immortals and think they're a threat to humanity or something, So there's that. It still looks like Russell Carroza Ramirez, Dave Batista as Karen Gillan, as Kurgan. Karen Gillan will be McLeod's wife, and Marissa Elba play the instruments. We have Digimon Hunsu is playing. I'm gonna guess he's gonna be playing the same character of our other favorite character. It just says Warrior from Africa. Max Zhang as Drew McIntyre, Drew McIntyre, but it doesn't. I can't remember. I think this was Henry Cavill that was originally going to be playing the lead, and I don't know if that's still happening or not, but I think it is. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know.
So there you go. Yep.
Maybe they'll get a real Scotsman this time.
I know. What the heck?
All right. Sorry, I got a little lost here. There is a video. Josh Gad has been working at various Disney park jobs, and they did a little video of him being a Haunted Mansion caretaker, and it was kind of cute. It was, worth your 4 minutes or whatever it was, if you're a fan of the Haunted Mansion or Josh Gad.
He did this as a Jungle Cruise.
He did Jungle Cruise. He did Safari Driver at Disney World, and I think one other role.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So he's very casual about it. He gets to walk around some of the places in the mansion that you don't normally walk around, like the ballroom.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of fun. And then there's a little bit at the end that seems kind of like it was outtakes. When people come in and realize that he's the person welcoming them into the ride,
Yeah.
they're all very shocked. And the kids are very confused
Yeah.
when their parents tell them that's Olaf. They're like, that's not Olaf.
It's not Olaf.
He's a snowman.
Olaf is a snowman.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's funny. Although they did seem to do this before the Christmas overlay, so
Yeah.
Right,
It's,
as they should have.
yeah, it's obviously been in the works for a while.
Not a fan of the Christmas overlay. I was when it first came out, but now that it's like
25 years.
6 months out of the year and everything, I'm not as big of a fan.
Right.
So, Sean, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, let's
Okay.
see. Let's talk about this. There's a situation where
Ugh.
there are a lot of places, and we certainly try not to be one of them, where you get misinformation about stuff. And we've made fun of a site for a very long time called We Got This Covered, which is...
Oh yeah, these guys. Ugh.
they don't have anything covered because they basically just make up a lot of stuff. But
Yeah.
they have bought, as Gamers Inc., GAMURS, comma, Inc., they have bought all sorts of other license websites, including formerly reliable websites like the Mary Sue.
Yeah, that really hit me hard.
Yeah, so Mary Sue, The Escapist, Prima Games, and they basically just put up all this sensationalist garbage that, doesn't really work. They have Star Wars World, apparently, things like that. It's just,
Weird.
make sure you double check your sources and stay vigilant about the things that like anything that We Got This Covered touches. Just make stuff up to waste your time and get them ad clicks, period. Sensationalist headlines playing off your fandom, so please be careful. And sorry about the news about the Mary Sue, because I liked them. They were a really good page.
Oh yeah, totally.
Jeff?
Holy moly. Recovering from the dog. Okay, so we have the Dial of Destiny, Indiana Jones: The Dial of Destiny, and came out 2 years ago, which doesn't seem like it, but 2 years ago. And apparently, according to the findings from Disney and whatever, they actually spent $419 million on this movie. And originally saying $300 million, and I
Wow.
think the gross was $384 million, so it never made the money back at all. I don't. And the trouble is, I'm not sure. Maybe it was because it was rather effects heavy for the initial part
Yeah.
of it, and a few other parts are kind of effects heavy. Is that why it was so high? I mean, Harrison maybe got paid a lot, but I can't. I don't know. A lot of reshoots, maybe. I don't know.
So one of the things that's
It seemed a little high.
One of the things that's really interesting about the film industry is that sometimes they cook the books because it is better for them if
Yeah.
the film they put out doesn't show a profit on paper. And this has been a thing that they've done for like a really long time. And so one wonders if the movie didn't really cost them something like $300 million. And they really didn't take in $384 million. And it's better for them to go, oh my gosh, it was so much more expensive than we originally thought it was going to be. For them to like lose money on paper. And the most extreme example of this was the Batgirl movie that Warner Brothers just shelved. They went, "Oh no, we think it's
Yeah.
terrible. We're gonna shelve it and claim it as a tax write-off."
Yeah.
Which is not exactly a thing that one could do with an Indiana Jones film. But we'll never know. Of course, we can only speculate about this
No.
kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
I mean that budget is really high, and it's also funny that it's like coming out like 2 years later, and it says that they found this in recent filings, which is like what
Yeah.
filings? Tax filings. So
It
it
has
does
to be,
make me
but
kind of
2
wonder
years?
if they're messing with the numbers to get tax write-offs or some other kind of benefit, as
Yeah.
opposed to saying,
Oh,
oh,
it's
we
such a
spent
loss.
300 million and we made 84 million on it.
Yeah. Okay, Strider, I am not somebody to walk over and to get to the other points. Stay here.
Sure you are.
Anyway.
All right, so Sean, why don't you go ahead and take another one?
Okay. I got to go to LA Comic-Con this weekend, and it was generally pretty good. I got to walk the floor, see some friends that I knew, and I didn't see everything. Like, I never found the droids. I never found the 501st Legion page and things like that. There was
yeah.
a thing that I did see that I thought was kind of silly, which was the Stan Lee experience. I think you had to pay to get into
Yeah.
it, which I did not do. I just walked by and looked from afar. But basically, they had this box with Stan Lee in it, and it looked like he was in a box, and he would answer questions. They were like using AI and stuff to check out this whole like little area with him, and it was cute but weird. Didn't exactly sound like Stan
Yeah.
Lee, and I wasn't sure what his purpose was to be there. Like, you would ask Stan Lee a question, and he would sort of answer it in a roundabout way with a kind of non-answer. So it was a really weird experience. I'm not sure it was like anything that was worth any kind of money to do. They had some other stuff like a big
Yeah.
Hulkbuster suit and some stuff like that. But
Okay.
it was weird. It's very weird.
Jeff?
Oh, brother. Okay. This is kind of neat. Sciencey news. They found in Portugal a new iguanodon, or it says iguanodontian dinosaur. That was lived 125 million years ago in the Cretaceous. And I think they say the main difference had to do with they call it the zygomatic, or the cheekbone, in that that it is fused to the upper bone of the jaw as opposed to before it was not. So apparently, they think so it could bite through harder things like harder fruits or seeds. So more dinos. That's what I think. That's the best part of this. More dinosaurs.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. I want to talk about two rumors really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
One is that Brendan Fraser is coming back in The Mummy 4, and the other one is that Nicolas Cage is coming back for National Treasure 3.
Oh.
I read both articles. They didn't seem to say much more than that. So I enjoy both National Treasure and The Mummy, so I would like to see them come back. Although
Okay.
the Brendan Fraser rumor, they say that there's no news of anyone else coming back, and I would really like
Yeah.
to see Rachel Weisz back as well.
Right? That would be great.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Can I just say that to make both of these franchises really interesting, they should swap leads. Put Nick Cage in The Mummy, and put Brendan Fraser in.
I mean, it wouldn't
American
matter. They could. Which one would Rachel Weisz? She would go
Just,
over to
you know.
National Treasure.
Yeah, she would. She would
Yeah.
still be with Brendan Fraser.
I mean, and they could just take their whole cast. Although I don't remember any of the cast really well from National Treasure 3.
I don't either.
I remember he had a little
Yeah,
sidekick
you know, they should
guy,
just-
and he
they
had his
should,
dad.
They should just make Nick Cage the Mummy. So, you
That's
know.
I wrap them up.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Ah,
Sean?
stop, pup.
This is weird to me. So we talked about last week, I think, the Spaceballs table read, and how Spaceballs, the
Yeah.
sequel, is getting underway after so many years after the fact. Also, kind of loaded into this area is a pilot for a television series called Very Young Frankenstein.
It does look a little weird.
It has Zach Galifianakis,
Yeah.
Kumail Nanjiani, Dolly Wells.
It has Wesley from Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Why can't
Carrie
I remember
Elwes?
his name?
Yeah. Carrie Elwes.
Carrie Elwes, yes.
Yeah. And so, I mean, it's an interesting idea. I mean, what is it going to cover? His college days or whatever?
I don't know.
Because the thing is that Gene Wilder's Frankenstein wasn't really into the whole making a monster thing.
Right.
No, yeah.
And also, they're saying that Dr. Frankenstein is going to be played by
Zach
Zach
Galifianakis.
Galifianakis. So how young could he be?
And
Not very.
and that
Is it about his dad?
Carrie Elwes is playing the president of the United States.
I
Of
mean-
course.
That I could see.
Yeah, I don't know. It's from
Yeah.
the What We Do in the Shadows people. So
Interesting.
I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
it could be good, I guess, but I don't know. I have my doubts. Let's just say that. And
Yeah.
like, we don't get Cloris Leachman, Marty Feldman, Terry Garr, Madeline Kahn, Peter Boyle, Kenneth Mars. We don't get any of those.
Pretty much the whole cast.
Yeah, we don't get those people in this.
Yeah.
They're
That we
what
know of.
made the first one so good.
The article is also very weird. It's from Variety.
Right.
And they have a photo of that's a collage of the cast members, and they're not labeled correctly.
No, so the photo that they show
weird.
of the actors have the credits for the photographers underneath them instead of the actors' names, and that's very strange. So you
That's
will,
why someone's name is Disney Christian.
yes. So
Got
so
it.
you'll look at Carrie Elwes and it says Randall Slavin.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
like-
I mean, it just I couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
like, those aren't their names.
it's like being in some really weird alternate universe.
It is. And I kind of want to know some of their names too, so it's very confusing.
Right.
Yeah.
Jeff, do you have one quick one in ya?
Yeah. I'll try. Okay. You can quit it. So wandering around LA Comic Con was Charlie Cox and Kristen Ritter, who will be in the season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. However, also wandering around with him at the same time was Mike Coulter, who played Luke Cage.
Oh.
And there's a real good chance that he wasn't just hanging around, and the fact that they're going to bring Luke Cage back for season 2 of Born Again or 3, who knows? But I'm
That could be
hoping
interesting.
I'm hoping it's true. I'm hoping that they were paddled around just for that reason, so that they would promote that and get Luke Cage back, because I loved him as that character in the Netflix series, and they've already they've already said that Kristen's coming back as Jessica, so makes sense.
Cool.
Sean, you want to finish if you have something quick and wrap us out?
Yeah, so Martin Scorsese has been bagging on Marvel movies for a while. And he's basically dismissed them as not cinema, which is really weird. Mark Ruffalo basically isn't having any, and he says, "I just see it as acting and storytelling. I like to do it all. I don't give a S word." And he's like, he comes from a theater background. He likes to explore different genres. He likes to not have people tell him what he can and can't do. And I think that he brought some pretty good weight to the Hulk in the Avengers. I thought he did a really great job as Banner. It was really terrific, and he was happy because he got to work with a lot of different directors and stuff. And so, it's it basically told Martin Scorsese to take a leap.
Take a leap, Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. We got about 4 minutes here.
4 more.
I will say thanks to Kit, of course, for all the help with the document and stuff, and all the folks who chimed in. Young Lee was here, and Foxtrot Joe, and Canis the Trans-Sapien, and all sorts of folks. Laura.
Yeah.
Best wishes to Chris, who, on behalf of Laura, who is in the hospital right now. And to all of you who tuned in. It was really great to have all of your company. As always, we'll do this again, but next week is going to be weird. We're going to be with family, Colleen and I, so we haven't decided if we're doing the show or we're taking a week off or whatnot. We'll let you guys know when we do that. Jeff and I are doing a parade this weekend.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Which day are you doing a parade?
Saturday.
Because
Sunday we're traveling.
Oh, duh. It's good that you're doing it Saturday.
Right. Although I have a dentist appointment between me and that, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll give you an update on the event that we're doing, which is what's it called? The Tustin
Tiller Days.
Tustin Tiller Days. It's sort of like a celebration of farm equipment.
So to speak, yeah.
It's really weird. Anyway, if you find yourself in South Orange County and you want to swing by on Saturday, come say hi. We'll be Ghostbusters. It'll be good. And then Colleen's got a ball.
Yep.
Woo!
Going dancing.
Yeah, she's been practicing hard and doing well. So
We'll see.
we will tell you about all of those things next week when we get things all squared away and see how that all goes. I'm on the air tomorrow for a weekly wrap-up on Good Morning Tatooine. That's the show on sci-fi.radio from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Do tune in for that. And, of course, they've got music and nerd stuff going 24/7 over there on sci-fi.radio. And no, I'm not going to do that on video because nobody needs to see me in my bathrobe as I do a radio show. So.
Okay, I'm Colleen Kaylee Crosby.
Yeah, this is Jeff Donoho.
I am Sean Obi-Shawn Crosby. As always,
May the Force
be with you.
Be with you.
We'll say goodbye to the radio people first. Bye, radio people.
Bye, radio people.
And then you guys over on the video. Let's get some credits going on, and we will see all y'all later on.